welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, then welcome. Thank you all so much for being here and for all of your support. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to see, what is the gossip about you right now? In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what is the gossip about you right now? Okay, group number 1. So right away, we start off with the 8 of Cups here, which tells me that I'm really seeing that you guys have recently made some kind of a drastic change or choice, okay? And it's kind of like you're headed in a new direction, okay? And I'm really seeing that the talk is, people trying to wrap their heads around this abrupt change that you've made. And it's going to be different for all of you, but I am getting the sense that you literally might have physically moved somewhere, okay? And people are trying to understand it. They wonder what's going to happen? Are you happy with this choice? Okay. And for some of you specifically, I feel like you moved in with somebody or a family or something like that, okay? Or several roommates. I'm just getting this sense of you being alone and then all of a sudden with people, okay? That's going to be for some of you. For others of you, it's just like a new direction, okay? And yeah, it may not. Okay, so again, it could be like a major change for some of you, and for some of you, it's just some kind of a change. And that could even be with yourself, okay? Maybe you have this new attitude or a glow up or both, okay? Take what resonates. But people are noticing and they're talking about it, okay? And they're intrigued by this. They're not sure what to make of it, is what I'm seeing. Don't get me wrong, I do feel like people, ultimately, it doesn't really matter what they think, but it's I do see this as being a positive thing. But a lot of curiosity, I feel like you're kind of keeping a lot of people in the dark, okay? So that's interesting. I see though with you in particular, with these two, with the Queen reversed and the Fool reversed, you guys are going back and forth in your own head about this choice though, okay? I'm seeing you wondering, second guessing yourself and doubting, okay, did I make the right choice? Is this what I really want? And it's kind of ready or not, you made that leap, you took that leap of faith in this new direction. But I do see that your confidence kind of wavers. 1 minute you're all about this idea, and then the next you're yeah, I kind of want to turn back around, I want what was familiar, I'm not in my element, but honestly, I don't see that being a sign as far as it not being the right decision, it's kind of a lot of people don't feel their most confident self when doing anything new, it's kind of a process, and I feel like you'll get there. So if anything, I would not try to even figure anything out. Okay, where is this going? I would just be in it, for whatever it's worth. That's what I'm picking up with that for you. But yeah, let's take a step further, okay, and see what else people are saying. Okay, so we have my needs coffee card, so that tells me that you guys are putting in a lot of hours, a lot of time, a lot of energy into something that you're doing in order to make money in particular is what's coming through. And, I feel like people admire it. You definitely have this go-getter nature, very ambitious. I feel like some of you are juggling a job, a side hustle, just you have this creative side to you as well. Okay, I definitely feel like you guys are showing up like the Queen of Water here. Could be a water sign, but you don't have to be. So very intuitive, very creative. You guys have a good heart, you mean well, but you also have this fire in you as well, okay? Very ambitious, very goal-driven. And people, they do talk about that. I feel like people also kind of wonder, how do you do it? How do you maintain balance with all that you have going on? Okay. That's also coming through. Okay, people also talk about how attractive you guys are with my attractive card, okay? And with that, I feel like you guys have several people crushing on you, people that you don't even know, okay? You could be in the spotlight or it's your social media, something like that, seeing fans and followers. but also people you know as well, you know. Okay, so we have a Leo in particular that's coming through here, and actually, they don't have to be a Leo, but that represents their energy. And then my Angel Shaggy card. Okay, so what that tells me is there is somebody that you guys were involved with. Okay, some of you, it's going to be like a friends with benefits. For others of you, it's just somebody that you know and you've hung out with, you know, talked to here and there that you liked, but this person was not ready to commit is what's coming through. It's like with my Angel Shaggy card, they know that you're a catch, okay? But it's kind of like where this person is at in life, they don't feel like they're ready to commit, okay? So like if you were wondering, that's what's coming through about that. That's not to say sometime in the future they won't, but honestly, I wouldn't hold my breath with this person because the way that they are, they're just like, I feel like you're ready for someone for real, and the longer you tie your heart with this person who's not, the more I feel like you're going to miss something amazing. So I'm just going to put that out there for you guys. Again, they don't have to be a Leo. Definitely getting a fiery like energy, okay? Aries even is coming through, but again, I feel like if you're involved with somebody like that, you'll know who this is, okay? Okay, so you guys are coming across like a Libra though, okay? Like, I'm just getting like such classy vibes. You guys are really, I feel like you've gone through a glow up, okay? Yes, you know, you feel kind of thrown here and there as far as your confidence goes with whatever this new thing is. But all in all, you guys are really showing up and you're shining, and I feel like your clothes have even changed, okay? They represent like this new you, and you just have this new magnetic attractiveness that people are taking notice of, and I feel like they're talking about it, okay? You got a lot of people checking out your social media, and let's see what else, okay? Oh, interesting. So you guys are becoming a bit more flashy than you used to be, and I feel like that's in a good way, okay? Like, you are owning who you are showing up, and you're like, this is me, take it or leave it, okay? I love that I'm owning who I am and what I'm about. And now it's like your clothes, your makeup, your hair, it's just all like an outer reflection of what's going on, you know, inside. Yes, you know, like I said, you go back and forth with what is going on, but all in all, you guys are really like starting to really, like I said, own who you are, step into your power. It's like a new fierceness mixed with having a heart, you know? Okay, this is interesting. You also have a lot of people who are kind of the opposite, who are crushing on you, okay? Like, just they come from two totally different, like you and them come from different worlds, but it's like these people are drawn to you regardless. So even if your backgrounds are completely different, you know, it could even be like religious or spiritual beliefs, like something that would normally kind of be a deal breaker for people. It's almost like you guys, there's just something about you that people are like willing to almost like bend, like these rules that they had for themselves in dating. And it's like, you're the exception is like the phrase that's coming to me about that. So that's interesting. There's somebody in particular that can't quite get over you guys, and they feel like things were left unsaid between you two. Okay, so this could be an ex or just somebody that you were somewhat involved with, okay, like to any capacity. And yeah, so if this person, you know, I would take whoever crosses your mind, like don't think too much with that. And that's who this is, okay? And it could be a few people. That's what I'm seeing with that. So you guys definitely have like past lovers who still think about you. I don't necessarily feel like they talk about you to others. They could. That's definitely a possibility. But I'm getting that, you know, this is who's coming across, like you cross their mind though a lot. And I do feel like people wonder, like, should I hit you up or not? Or would that be a big mistake? Okay, like, yeah, you're that ex that people can't get over, and they wonder in the back of their mind, like, were you the one? Makes sense, because my group one, you guys got full package vibes, okay? You just have it going on. We have somebody else coming through. Okay, this could be the same person, but it might be different. Somebody else wants a fresh start with you, and they have a very clear, sweet energy. That's what's coming through currently for that person, okay? So it's interesting. I really feel like as far as the gossip goes, like I said, it's not necessarily gossip, but it could be. But this is kind of like, this reading has turned into like, who's got you on their minds strongly, okay? And I'm just getting a lot of like, love, like we've got new people over here and X energy over here, okay? Like that's who's in your guys' energy field right now. Okay, so I feel like you guys tend to draw like competitive people, and I feel like that's the fire within you guys, okay? That very ambitious go-getter type of energy. And I'm just seeing like, you know, I feel like you bring out a competitive side of people. I mean, overall, I feel like they want to be the best in your presence, but it's kind of like they feel like, I mean, you're so good at like whatever it is that you do that you make other people want to be better, but it can come across, especially if they're more immature people, like they're kind of competing with you. Okay, and I do feel like this is also, like this is, again, like romantic partners. So group one, you'll have to let me know, do you tend to attract like competitive partners? That's the other thing that I feel like people have mentioned about you before is you guys are actually coming across like you could be athletes, whether you are or were an athlete or not. I'm just getting somebody who's like physically fit and like is good at sports. Like, so if, you know, people are all of a sudden playing volleyball somewhere, I feel like you would just like own it, you know? Again, general reading, that's not going to go for everybody, but that's like what's coming to me about the competitive card though. But all in all, group number one, like I said, like I do feel like there was some major change, okay? Take that how you will. And I see you guys shining in whatever it is you do for work or your side hustle, or like, you know, there could also be a creative project. You guys are really stepping into your power and showing up as magnetically attractive to people that you know and that you don't know. And you also have this ex or past love energy that just can't get over you. And they're wondering about you, as well as like, should I hit you up or not? So that's what I see for you, group one, for what is the current gossip about you. So group number one, if this resonated, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number two. Okay, so what is the gossip about you right now? Okay, group number two. So right away, I just want to comment that there is so much water going on here that if you guys aren't a water sign, I would not be surprised if you didn't have a strong water placement in your chart. Okay, because it's coming through strong. Okay, even the Chariot here is represented by Cancer. So, you know, so much water. Okay, so anyway, what's coming to me with this is it's kind of like, you know, I'm going to give you kind of a macro, which is like a big picture point of view of what's being said, as well as a micro, which is like your day-to-day of what's being said, okay? So two different messages are coming through as far as this goes. So we start off with the Five of Cups, which is a very like sad card, honestly. But it is in the past position. So this, you know, and the Moon's a very intense card as well. And then we have the Hermit, which is all about transformation. So in your guys' life, it feels like something happened that was extremely sad to you at the time, okay? Could be a breakup, could be anything. You know, it's going to be different for all of you. And this really made you go deep, deep within and go through this healing is what I'm seeing, okay? And with the Hermit here, I feel like you guys have really gone through this awakening or transformation, you know, and are really coming out the other side, really charging at life now. And honestly, it's like, I see it, like, you know, you guys are like the phoenix that rose from the ashes with the Nine of Cups here as well, okay? And I feel like you're really charging at life and showing up fully and shining now. And that's what people are saying. Like, they see how strong you are. They see how you persevered. They see how you overcame whatever it was and are now not only like living, but thriving. Okay. So my group two, you guys are very strong individuals. And that's not to say that you guys don't, you know, fluctuate and go back and forth. But it's like, honestly, like I just see you guys doing amazing now. Okay. So that's really what's being said is like, yeah, you know what? And even if people haven't said this, like often with my gossip videos, like I feel like they're thinking it. Okay, and that's like what I'm picking up on. Because I don't even know that this is stuff that people necessarily talk about. They may have, though. Okay, so, but either way, now, as far as your day-to-day goes, I feel like you guys, you know, you've had kind of like a bit of ups and downs is what I'm saying, like kind of an emotional roller coaster. And, you know, so you might experience setbacks here and there, but I see you always rising above. Okay, so you guys, you're the type to like, you don't stay down for long. You don't stay disappointed or upset for long. It's like you bounce back. You bounce back stronger than ever is what I'm seeing. I'm also feeling like there was a period, and due to whatever, you know, took place, where you guys were in a retreat mode, okay? Like you did not want to associate with the rest of the world, and it's because you were healing and dealing. But now it's kind of like I just see you guys are back. You're back. You are going back into the world, like fully. Like I see you charging ahead with the chariot, and you've got this like blazing type of energy, okay? Like a real fire within you. So you're taking like what happened and you're using it now to fuel you, and you're using it as a message. I'm actually getting that you guys inspire people. And, you know, it may have even launched you in a totally new direction than you previously thought you were going in life. And, you know, if you're not like speaking or writing or doing that yet, I feel like you guys will be with this. Okay, like that's also like what I see coming and will be talked about. Okay. All right, so let's take a look further. So we have Taurus. So some of you could be a Taurus who click on group number 2, but you don't have to be. You could just kind of act like a Taurus. Okay, so very like, you know, Taurus are into what they're into and they're not into what they're not into. You know what I mean? So I feel like you guys, whatever it is that you're into, you go all out with. And things that you're not, it's kind of like you just don't bother. Like that's really how a Taurus channels their energy. But I also feel like you guys have a Taurus in your life that like, I feel like they want to take you on vacation, to be honest. That's interesting. So that's going to resonate for some of you. For others of you, I feel like you're the one who just kind of wants to get away and have fun, you know, and just tap into this laid back energy is what I'm seeing with that. So, you know, I see that people see you guys as being like the ideal girlfriend or boyfriend, okay? So they are like projecting onto you that you have all the qualities that they look for. Like group 2, you guys are like, you have the full package vibes, okay? Like we're talking like the looks, the personality, the energy, the vibe, everything, okay? So it makes sense, like why they think that, whether they know you or not. But here's what's also being said, okay? So you guys are seen to love your freedom, so you are definitely coming across like a free spirit who's unconventional, wants to do things their own way, okay? But along with that, I feel like, so some of you in this group are definitely coming across like you are okay being alone, and I feel like people find that to be magnetically attractive because, you know, you don't have the like, oh my gosh, I have to have somebody. Like, yeah, you want somebody, but you know you don't have to have them. And that seemed to be so attractive, okay? But also people feel like you're kind of hard to get because of it, okay? And you're choosy because they figure you get hit up a lot because you're a catch, okay? So yeah, I do feel like people kind of like talk to their friends like about that, and they think like, I just see them wanting you and almost strategizing about like how to approach you and like what to say so that you don't blow them off is what I'm seeing. That's interesting. Oh, and then we have like, you guys are there than not. So what comes to me about that is that you guys, okay, 1 minute you guys entertain people who are in your DMs or texting you, and then the next minute it's like, you're just like, yeah. Again, with that Taurus energy, like, not really feeling it, so I'm not really going to put any energy toward it. Yeah, okay. So you definitely got people like, oh my gosh, like 1 minute I think I'm getting somewhere with you, and then the next minute I'm not. Okay, group 2, yeah. I feel like you're unintentional ghosters. Or maybe you are intentional. Ooh, you guys though, when you are in the mood to get your flirt on, you do, and you come across as being charming and a sweet talker, and I feel like people love it because I don't feel like a lot of people are that good at it, honestly, but I feel like you guys are, okay? But again, it's like when you want to. Things, you guys run the show, okay? Like when things are on your terms, it's like you are all about something. And when they're not, it's just not. And I feel like that's why a lot of people are kind of like They feel like they get mixed messages from you. And I think it's because you're kind of on the fence about a lot of people. Like, you know when you're into somebody. And I feel like it just doesn't come around a lot. And that's also why you're okay being single. So you guys are also seen to be enigmatic, like my Rubik's Cube here. Okay, so like you're definitely a tough one for people to get a read on. A tough one for people to understand. Not for me, but you know, just saying. But for them. Anyway, yeah, but I feel like it keeps people intrigued, you know, like you guys are definitely kind of like the people who are just kind of doing their own thing, and like people want to know about you. They're curious, they're interested. Yeah, in fact, I have the they is you. You live in a world of your own and you keep a lot to yourself. Like you reveal what you want to reveal about yourself. And, you know, it just kind of keeps people like, okay, like, yeah, I'll get to know you, you know? Okay, so some of you actually are either have moved or are going to move. I'm seeing that with my distance card. You could also have people crushing on you from a distance, which, I mean, if you're in the spotlight or social media friends, that makes sense. But there's something with distance coming through for you guys, okay? It's interesting because with the palm tree here in the distance card, it's like, I'm getting like, either you guys are going on vacation or you might end up moving somewhere. Interesting. Some kind of travel and distance coming through there. Okay, so you guys, you have... People associate certain songs with you. So when they hear it, they think of you. Okay, so like, I'm seeing like exes and new people. They do this with you. Okay. You guys, I feel like you also have somebody who's like, they feel like it's a shot in the dark, but like they wonder if they have a chance with you still. And that's like more of an ex energy coming through. Okay, so for some of you, you have a Scorpio who's coming through and they're kind of laying low right now. But I feel like they're checking out your social media and they're waiting for like either a sign or like just the idea to hit them to hit you up. And like, see, you know, if they have a chance with you. Okay, so that's coming through for some of you. For others of you, I feel like there's a new person who's crushing on you. They're also keeping it on the low, but like, everybody's kind of just like right now on the low, whether it's like an ex or a new person, but like they all like have the same energy of like where they want to hit you up, but they're like waiting. They're waiting for a sign or they're waiting for like some, like the inspiration, like now's the right time. Everybody's like got this interesting strategy and timing thing with you, okay? I think again, it's like because you are enigmatic and to catch, and like they want to play their cards right with you. But this new person has a real sweet energy. They really find you guys to be inspiring, and you know, they feel like anything is possible when either they're around you or, you know, they see you on social media is what I'm getting. So, you know, this is confirmation that whatever it is that you post or talk about or how you are, it inspires people whether you ever hear about it or not. So group 2, continue to do your thing and shine. And you know, it's kind of like those that are your tribe, they will, you know, be there. And you are inspiring people, whether you realize it or not. So that's amazing to see. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what is the gossip about you right now? Okay, group number 3. So what I'm seeing when looking at your cards is that there appears like there was some kind of setback that occurred in your life where it like propelled you to not only go through like this healing process, but it's like you're on a totally new direction in life now because of it. And I do see that it was very like disconcerting, like as you went through it, and very like just so like having to switch gears. But now that you're coming out of that, I feel like you're starting to see this as a blessing. Okay, because like with the 4 of Cups upright, It's like all about not seeing things, not seeing the blessing, okay, that's like right in front of you. But with it reversed, it's actually to me a positive. Like you're starting to come out of that and you're starting to see like why. This is a blessing in disguise is what I'm seeing, and you're able to begin again, okay? So I feel like, you know, people are definitely, they've noticed that, like there's a shift in you, there's a shift in your energy and attitude, and it's like, whereas before, I feel like you kind of had this, like, you felt like, oh, like kind of a victim to whatever it was, but now it's like you're rising above it all, okay? Like you're stronger, you're persevering. It's just, actually, yeah, I want to emphasize the strength. Like, I feel like you're coming across like you're stronger than ever now, as well as wiser, okay? So I really feel like people admire your strength and perseverance, group 3, and how you're just able to like bounce back better than ever, okay? And like really rise above any challenge. It's like you guys inspire people just because of this, okay? Like the people that know this are inspired by it. Okay, so let's take a look further. Okay, so we have a strong energy coming through. Okay, this is definitely an ex. For some of you, it's actually going to be a baby mama or daddy. Okay, so I feel like you guys aren't in contact, but sometimes once in a blue moon, okay? And this person's going to come back as a friend. They don't feel like anything in their life is right without you in it. And yeah, I see that, you know, they're going to try to see if you two can become something again. I feel like a lot of you are like, like I shut the door on that. And that could even be the life altering event that happened. Doesn't have to be, it's going to be different for all of you. But yeah, you know, they still have like this hope that like you two are the ones who are supposed to be together. Okay. That's like what's coming through. So I do feel like the gossip there is, you know, like they tell their friends, they tell their family, like they think you're the one, you know, that you two are destined to be together and they want to be with you. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, this person has a very like strong will, I feel. So they kind of think, you know, like we're meant to be, so we're going to be. And I feel like you guys are just not on that page anymore. Okay, like especially even looking at these cards, it goes hand in hand with this energy. It's kind of like you with the ace. Okay, so, I'm getting two different messages. Just when I think I know where something is going, sometimes it also throws me a curveball, which I feel like you guys, that's the pattern that's coming through, is you guys, one minute you feel like you know, like, the direction life's taking you, and the next minute, it, like, throws you a curveball. But anyway, with the Ace of Pentacles here, you guys, okay, some of you are either going to actually reconnect with this ex because it's what you want to, and you also believe that you two are meant to be. And for others of you, you're done. And you want something new with somebody, okay? So take that how it resonates, but I do see the ex coming back. Whether you have a kid or not with this person, it's the ex that came to your mind, okay, when hearing this. Okay, you guys also have another person coming through who's coming across like a Gemini, but they don't have to be. I just feel like this person's good with communicating. They're playful, they're charismatic. Kind of have a feisty, playful personality. And I feel like so it feels like a newer connection. You two were talking, you could have been seeing each other, but they got jealous is what I'm seeing. So something you said or did made them jealous. And I feel like this person's so stubborn, instead of like admitting it, they would be like, okay, like I'm walking away. But this person wants to come back around, okay? So they're gonna like walk your way. They're going to walk towards you is what I'm seeing. So you guys, you have like a lot of different like, so really love is what's coming through as far as who's talking about you guys. Okay, like exes, new people. They're not, nobody's over you, group 3. So if you thought, you know, the ship has sailed for a few people, I'm seeing that it hasn't. You guys are also seen to be like a rebel, okay? So somebody who likes to do things their own way. You could be unconventional and you're just kind of like, you know, but I feel like it's a positive thing. It's kind of like you're true to yourself. You want to see like, you don't care basically what everybody else is doing. You don't care how everybody else says like, oh, this is what's cool. This is what's trending. It's like, You're going to always be that person who stands out because you do your own thing. You wear your own thing. You act your own way. And it's like, Yeah, I just feel like you guys might even like wear like clothes that other people think, how did this person throw that together and make it look good or cool? And you do, okay? That's what I'm seeing with that. Okay, you guys, this is, you got somebody who's coming across like an Aries. So think of somebody in your life that's a newer energy who's kind of blunt, outspoken, likes to tell things, you know, as it is. I don't even feel like they try to be mean. It's just like how they talk. And this person's super busy. Like they have a lot on their plate. I see them juggling a lot of different things, okay? But you're strongly on their mind is what I'm seeing. And they feel connected to you through music, okay? Again, they don't have to be an Aries, but that's how they act. Okay, so a very driven, go-getter energy. Somebody who's blunt, has a lot going on, but you're on their mind. Okay, what else? Let's take a look. Okay, so a lot of people find you guys to be attractive right now. And I feel like, you know, if you have social media, they're checking it out. Somebody, it's also coming through to me that, you know, people think you guys look good in red. Okay, black is also coming to me. Group 3, you might not be feeling your best, or maybe some of you are. Okay, I'm getting mixed feelings with that, with the cards here. But like, people think you just look super attractive right now, okay? And it's more than just looks. Personality, energy, vibe, okay? Okay, you guys are also coming across as being kind of spoiled right now too, though. A little bit entitled, but it's kind of it's kind of cute. Endearing, okay? Like, but it's interesting that both my spoiled cards came out. Okay, so prince or princess vibes. You want your cake and you want to eat it too, okay? But here's the thing, group 3. Before you get like, what? That's not me. I know you guys are hard workers, okay? Like, but it's kind of like now you're kind of wanting to reap the benefits and enjoy life more. So what's coming across is like, you know you deserve good things. And it's kind of like you're making that known now, okay? So like, it says spoiled, but it doesn't necessarily mean spoiled, unless you are. But I always get, you know, especially when this card flies out for you guys, it's like, no, you know, you are putting the crown on, king, queen vibes, and you know you deserve the good life, basically. Okay, so it's like you're owning that now. My group 3, like, you guys like to keep to yourself, and people know this. And it's like, you know, you reveal what you want to reveal and to whom you want to reveal it to. Okay, that's just how you are. And I feel like that intrigues people. They do find you mysterious. They do want to get to know you. So really, you guys don't leave people a lot to really talk about. Like, yeah, they talk about how fine you are, but like, honestly, and those who know you will talk about whatever's going on with you, like what the latest is. But like, again, I feel like you make moves in the silence, I feel. So you keep people wondering. Okay, so people do say though that you guys are a loyal friend though. Okay, like loyal to the end, okay? You are there for people in any, like they can call you at any hour and you'll be there. You'll listen. Okay, I feel like you guys are actually getting recognized at work. You might have coworkers crushing on you, but I feel like you guys are really shining right now with whatever it is that you do. Like, yeah, like, again, new path, new direction, and it's like so much better. Like this is coming full circle for you, realization-wise. Despite how tough it was in the beginning, I see you guys really starting to thrive now. Ooh, okay. People are talking about your eyes, okay? Or if they're not talking about it, they're thinking it, okay? I think you have really attractive eyes, group 3. Okay, so with my waiting card here, I'm actually getting the feeling that a lot of people want a shot with you, but like they play this game like, if it's mutual, I'll hear from them, okay? So that's, like if you're not hearing from people, that's why. People kind of play games with you, group 3. There's something about your energy that is a little intimidating in a good way, though. Like, they see you as that, people are seeing you guys as that king or that queen, okay? So, like, they know if they approach you, they need to step up their game, okay? Because you guys really do have this Six of Wands energy. Like that might as well be up right now. And I do feel like you guys are stepping into a new chapter of your life. And you are starting to see why this had to happen the way that it did. And you know, you are really just, it's just, there's a lot of newness right now. Okay. Going back to that energy though, okay, where people feel like, oh, if they want me, I'll hear from them. I also feel like you guys can have a very bold gaze and it can make people look away. Okay, you have an intense energy about you, but I feel like it's so magnetic as well, okay? You know what I'm talking about. You ever around somebody that you're crushing on and it's kind of like, on one hand you want to lock eyes with them, but then on the other hand it's like, whoo, it's intense and you both turn away. But you knew. You were locked into that moment when you did, though, even if it was short-lived. Okay, like that's your guys' energy, though, with people, whether they're crushing on you or not, is what I'm getting. Interesting, group 3. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye, guys.